bucks. I couldn't edit videos on it. I did no cold calls. Of course I did on the phone. No prospecting whatsoever. No home meetings at all. And how well did it work? Well, I got to tell you something first before we get into how well it worked. See, most gurus make all their money when you sell their stuff, right? You get in, you sell their stuff, they make money. They don't do any marketing. They just put together a product, you sell their product, you do all the marketing, you do all the hard work, and they make most money for that, right? I don't know if you've ever seen a quote like this. Hey, making money, it's so easy. Just sell my system on the front, and then your life is going to be magical. I'm teaching this because I love you, right? Well, they're teaching you that because they don't market. They don't sell their own stuff. They rely on you to do that. That's how most gurus make all their money. I don't know if you realize that. I'm a bit different, though. The formula I'm going to share with you in this video works so well that I've made more than $213,124 in a single month from selling my own system. In other words, what you're looking at right now, this is from October 31st to December 1st, 2011, 1 month, me and my business partner, $213,000. This is not from owning a system. This is from being an affiliate like you with no extra deals, with the same exact affiliate compensation plan that you have in a month. In other words, I walk my talk. In other words, this picture, again, this is not from owning a system. This is from doing exactly what I'm going to show you how to do in this video. This is a month, folks. The best part, it's not just me. Let me introduce you to just a few of the success stories that we had, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you exactly how to do what they've done.
My first 30 days in, I made just over $10,000, and you make that kind of money just on the internet. It really was. It was life-changing, and there's a lot of different people that I know out there that's helped pay house payments, and for me it helped pay medical bills and things that just made a huge difference. Take that kind of weight off your shoulder.
Inside of my first 30 days, I was able to generate $30,000 of commissions, 20,000 of which was passive residual income.
Long story short, over the course of the last 4 months, I've actually made over $35,000. It's a blessing for a lot of people, especially those who haven't had success before. They can now find success with this program.
I jumped with both feet in, and I ran with it because I couldn't see anything else out there that could create the kind of instant income, but also a great residual income in a relatively short period of time. And so since that time, November 14th till today, our income is a little over $45,000 that we've made currently.
And me just putting up a couple of posts on Facebook, and I ran a Craigslist ad for a few days. I believe David said that I've made something like $34,925. So basically $35,000, and I've only worked a few weeks.
We personally generated over $45,000 just from the product line itself. We couldn't be more proud to be aligned with David Wood and David Sharp, and we highly recommend this program to everybody that we do business with on the internet.
We were able to generate over $30,000 in less than 45 days. We created a monthly residual income that exceeds 6 figures a year, and was able to do that in less than 60 days.
Okay, so let's see. I'm looking at the back office right now, and I'm trying to tally this up real quick, Dave, as we're going. Okay, so we are at $50,975, and that would be since the beginning, October the 31st. So November, December, January, February, we're just now hitting March. So really in about 4 months, an extra $51,000. That I will tell you, I've made $50,000, but not from one system in 4 months.
I've been fortunate, both my partner and I have been fortunate to earn tens of thousands of dollars within just the last 90 days, and which is something I think that we can really be proud of. But the great part about that is it's residual. This is coming in every single month after month, and you know what? It's growing every month as well.
I earned just about $30,000 in two months' time, and compared to any other programs that I've done on the internet, that was the most money that I've ever made in that time frame. And it just it opened my eyes to the fact that I guess in the words of Dave Wood, the guru money is out there to be made for the average person. So that's kind of how I looked at myself as just being the average person. I wasn't going to quit or give up. It just gave me the appreciation and understanding that it's absolutely possible when you have the right vehicle. You just have to, plug in and go to work and make it happen.
In about a matter of 2 to 3 months, we made a little bit short of $20,000. To be exact, $19,900 in a matter of 2-3 months. Just something that we, just pretty much just letting our existing network know about what we're doing.
And that is by far the most exhilarating thing I've ever done, because on the way home, driving from San Antonio, it's about a 3-hour drive, went home, put my kids to bed, and turned on my computer, and that was my first $10,000 day. I think to date, I think it's about almost 4 months, I made about $125,000. And I'm an engineer who doesn't make that in a year.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? Look, I'm just like you. When my bank account started getting daily commission deposits in the tens of thousands of dollars, and there started to be stories about me popping up all over the world, my banker thought I was selling drugs. I'm not kidding. He just could not believe it. He couldn't believe that that guy in the photo could marry that girl and could make that much money without a college degree. I was literally earning more than twice his annual salary with no college degree. I'd been failing for years. I mean, he'd seen me, swipe my ATM to buy something and have non-sufficient funds. So that same banker then saw tens of thousands of dollars coming into my bank account virtually every day, and he literally couldn't believe that what I was doing was honest and ethical. Isn't that hilarious? It was working so well, but this is what started to happen. People succeeded where it made absolutely no sense. For example, we had a blind girl, she couldn't see, over in the UK, who started making $1,000 a month. We had a cancer patient make enough to pay for her cancer treatments. We had a full-time pastor of a church make more money part-time than he made from the tithes and offerings of his church. We had the engineer that you see over there on the right, full-time engineer, part-time marketer, make over $40,000 his first month. Now, this is a great story. I'm going to talk a little bit more about him a little bit later on. It spread virally. This idea started spreading in countries where I literally didn't even know it was a country. For example, Kazakhstan. You ever seen the movie Borat, right? I didn't think Kazakhstan was a real country until I was literally making money there while I was sleeping. It's a true story, right? It all started with the money-getting formula that I discovered on accident, and I discovered it because I had no money. I had to do things in a different way. What's step one of the system? It's blog daily. Now, you may have heard of blogging. You may have heard how complicated it is. You may have tried to do it and not made money, and I'm going to tell you why in this video. You may have spent 10 hours a day blogging. I'm going to show you how to do it in less than an hour, but step one is blogging. Now, let's talk about why blogging for a second. We're going to get into this over the next maybe 5 or 6 minutes. Remember this photo I showed you before? This site that you're looking at right now gets over 1 million visitors a day, and that's just in the last 6 months I've created that amount of traffic. How? Well, blogging, that's it. It's the only internet strategy that's worked for nearly 20 years straight. There's a lot of reasons for that we're going to share with you a little bit later on. Want leads? I generate right now, from 163 to 332 leads every single day of the week, 7 days a week, day in, day out, all from free marketing. From this single method of marketing with no affiliates, I've generated more than 36,549 leads. Blogging, that's it. That's all I've done. I've done blogging, and folks, look at that. I've generated over 36,000 leads from blogging. Want sales? Well, I've personally sponsored. This is personally, folks. This is not a team. This is not a company that I own. I've recruited 2,363 paid customers into another system, all with the same method. I earned $374,546.96 part-time doing almost nothing. Want to know what I did? Blogging, that's it. Less than an hour a day, and in 2 years I earned $374,000. I didn't do any phone calls. I didn't hassle grandma. I didn't chase anybody down. Blogging. How the heck did I do that blogging? Well, there's a problem. Blogging is easy. In fact, I could sit down with you in a coffee shop on a napkin. I could explain for you and spell out in 15 minutes how I built my entire business. If you do it following our formula, you're going to get traffic, period. However, the rest is not easy at all. And I want to show you how to do it. I'm going to show you why it works. I'm actually going to show you how to do it on your own, all right? And I'm going to show you how to do it the easy way. Let me walk you through the process of making money blogging, and let me tell you why not everybody does it properly, all right? Now, money getting from your blog has absolutely nothing to do with getting traffic, at first at least, all right? It has nothing to do with branding. People want to be an expert. They want to be the face of everything. And making money, folks, has nothing to do with branding. Most of the people that I know that are the richest people online, nobody knows who they are, all right? Has absolutely nothing to do with search engine optimization. You don't have to be an SEO guru. Has nothing to do, it has to do with one thing, only one thing, sales conversions, all right? 99% of the world sucks at sales conversions. In other words, if you get all the traffic in the world to your blog, all right, and you don't sell anything, guess what you also don't get? You don't get any money, all right? So a lot of people say, well, I'll blog on Facebook. Well, you will, and you won't make any money. Folks, there's a science to making money from blogging, and most people completely miss the boat. Let me show you an example, okay? This is a blog layout that's highly attractive and extremely high converting. Now, if you look at the top, that's obviously my gorgeous self there, and you'll see that there's banners and advertisements above and to the right of the blog. Now, the purpose of those advertisements has one purpose, is to get people to click on the ads. It's the only reason they're there for. See, most people, they're going to design a fancy graphic, they're going to spend thousands on all these words to put up there, and they never figure out if somebody's clicking on their ads or not. The only purpose of an ad, folks, is to click on them. Look, if you have a blog and people come and they read the post, how to grow through promotional cycles like this post I made right there, and they don't click on any of your ads, you're not going to make any money at all. Look, this is the first step in sales conversions, but it's only the first step. When they click on the ad, you need to capture their information. All right, you probably went through a capture page to get this video that you're